Gonna sing again anyway because I had to redo this video. State of emergency! I'm gonna tell everyone! See, and if you saw it already, so you could sing with me that time, and I hope you did. Okay, now let's try this again real fast because silliness is on the loose. What you're looking at here is Joe Biden, okay? He's doing something somewhere, and it's like he just has a run-in with these news reporters out of nowhere, I guess. Okay, take a look at this. It's from C-SPAN. You know, legit C-SPAN. Just the reality show that the politicians are, where they just leave a camera poised on the politicians pretty much all day, every day. It's not the news, it's not MSNBC, it's not CNN. They don't run commercials, they don't run the sports, they don't run weather, they don't do that. They just follow these politicians and that's it. So this is AKA about as legit as it can get. This is from C-SPAN, just want to make sure. Now watch his hands, check this out. Look at that. You see that? Watch the microphone, watch his hands. I'm going to put a link below to the original video, the guy who originally posted this. Watch the information. Don't judge him. Don't judge the dude. Just watch the content. Watch this guy's hands go through those microphones. Man, God, every time I see this, I just can't... Look at that. I just can't get over it. Oh, look at that. Look how bad that is. Bad that is. That's his knuckles through the microphone. Because this is all staged. Every bit of it. Every bit of it. Because there's a takeover underway, in my opinion. Well, I don't even know, in my opinion, that's what's happening. Federal Reserve merged with the U.S. Treasury. The fence is up around the Capitol. They've got their population completely divided, completely confused, completely scared. So all this has been from the start, getting everything in place, the new rules or new regulations for the whole new old system. Alright? We know for a fact that this guy is not giving a State of the Union address. The media thinks that's crazy still. They're not counting the primetime address. They're not. They still think it's strange he is not giving a formal press conference. They're saying Kamala Harris is talking to all the foreign leaders, not him. Biden's name is not on the stimulus checks. He was sworn in 12 minutes early, meaning not at 12 o'clock as required by the Constitution. That somehow, for some reason, meant so much with Obama that they gave him 2 swearing ceremonies because Inauguration Day fell on a Sunday, and they did one on Sunday behind private closed doors in the White House, and then a public one on the day after. And they did it all at noon because the Constitution requires it to be done at noon on the 20th of January. And they did it 12 minutes early. Trump wasn't there standing at the inauguration, which means that something's happening, like I told you years ago. Obama, the last American president to serve a full term. Trump wasn't going to be standing there inauguration day. I don't know why, but for some reason he's not going to be standing there. And whatever is after Trump, this place is done, destroyed, doesn't matter. That's why there's going to be no exchange of actual power from one president to the other on inauguration day. So that could not have happened if this shit wasn't going to happen. That was all part. If that happened, that means that what I'm telling you comes next happens, which is this takeover. And you're going to find out it's really not that funny. And I know people they say that J and DJT and Donald J. Trump stands for jokes because he's a joke man. You're going to find it's not going to be that funny. It's not going to be like you're going to sit back. You're not laughing now, and I'm trying to tell everybody the bad stuff hasn't happened yet. So this is not going to be anything funny. This is the takeover, and these. But it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be funny to me. But we haven't learned anything, and this guy now is staging. Well, not like he's doing it. He is doing what he's told to do. Man, that goes right through the microphones. That is the weirdest damn thing you'll ever see in your life. And like I said, the first time I did this video, I do a legitimate television show on a legitimate TV network. We have the band Rat that has their own show on there. Keanu Reeves has been featured. The WWE wrestler Lita. It's not a big network by any means. It's small time. But the fact of the matter is, it's a legitimate network. And I have a legitimate show with That Love on Lockdown on ASY TV. And here's the thing, on that show I work with the guy who does green screen. He lives in Pennsylvania. And we do green screen work together. And I'm telling you right now, on this little small-time TV network show that I have, I would not allow that. Look at his hand go right through that microphone. I would tell him, sorry man, we're reshooting this shit. Your hand goes right through the microphone, I can't have that. I wouldn't allow that. That's terrible. And then people are saying that if you turn it down to 0.25 playback speed and put it full resolution, that you think this looks bad now? So they're just faking it till they make it. They're getting their final things in place. They can't do shit until the planets or the gods above tell them to go. So all they're doing is they're just buying time. This is all staged. Clearly. Hasn't flown on Air Force One, supposedly. No State of the Union. No name on the stimulus checks. Not talking to the foreign leaders. Very strange, man. Very strange indeed. I'm gonna stop because I really couldn't believe this whenever I saw it. I was like, wow, I've seen a lot of things. You know, we see things in the reflections in the glass behind him sometimes, or you know, people doing weird hand signs, or sign language and like legitimate just hand signs, or you know, they say they're in one place but they're actually somewhere else. That's all. I've seen all that before, but I've never seen such a poorly staged green screen whatever encounter with the reporters. I don't know what this even is. I didn't look that far into it. But they're on the White House lawn, and they just showed up, and so does he, and it's just crazy. All right, love conquers all, and what have you done for love today? Hopefully get ready for this takeover.